All right. Welcome. For those of you that have seen videos or even subscribed, welcome back. I am back. My name is Jimmy. My trail name is Wonderbro. And this is my official announcement that in 2025, I will be attempting a northbound through hike of the Appalachian Trail. My start date is rapidly approaching. I know it's late in the season for northbounders, but honestly, this is pretty much my ideal start date, maybe a week earlier. But yeah, my flight to Atlanta is April 26th. That's a Saturday. And my first White Blaze I plan on being Sunday, April 27th. I will be vlogging pretty much daily. So if you want to follow along, I would be honored. So yeah, I'm not going to drill this in too many times, but if you want to follow along, just subscribe so you get the videos. And now I want to talk a little bit about myself in regards to the trail. So my last video here was why I quit the trail last year. So that is going to kind of take me into my goals of this coming year. I don't want to harp too much right now in this video on why I got off the trail last year or in 2016, but it does tie into some of my goals for the trail. So goal number one, I want to hike the entire thing, 0 alcohol. I kind of explained that I took a 6-month break, and that break was difficult. I didn't realize how much I used alcohol to just wind down and calm down the day. And since I drank again after that break, I realized I just enjoy no alcohol lifestyle better. So I want to hike the whole thing, not have a drink. I'm committed to it, but I am just a person, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's goal number one. That'd be really important to me if I can do it the whole way without drinking. Tying into reasons I got off the trail last year without getting into it too much, goal number two is no nicotine. I was taking those nicotine pouches, and honestly, I loved them from the start. For hiking, they were perfect. You could throw them in anytime when you got to camp, took off your shoes. I really did love it, especially the first 2 weeks. Like, it was a great buzz, but it was not good for me in a lot of ways, suppressing the appetite. Also, going in with the alcohol stuff, I just don't think anything that releases dopamine unnaturally is good for you. And I, of course, after I quit the Zyn pouches several times, got back on them, and every time I realized side effects and how hard it was to quit, and the side effects of quitting, how it just threw my brain out of whack for a couple weeks. So goal number two, stay away specifically from nicotine pouches, but just nicotine in general. So goal number three, I went back and watched a lot of pretty much all of the videos I made last year. Happy how they came out, but I think I can improve on them, and I think I can put a little bit more priority in them, not be so rushed to do big mileage every day, and just slow down at times to take some shots to relay my thoughts a little bit slower. My brain works quickly, and a lot of times I was talking, assuming that that you guys knew exactly what I was talking about, where I was, and sometimes I just need to slow down and explain it. And also, just editing wise, I think I can add in a little bit of things to show life on the trail, whether it be diet things or, morning routines, nightly routines, stuff like that. So that is goals that really I have, and then hopefully you will see them in my videos. And then last goal for now is I've been traveling to a lot of Spanish speaking countries, took lessons there. So I don't want to let that skill slip too much. So I want to practice, specifically because I'm hiking, listening an hour a day of Spanish. So really what I'm going to do is 7 hours a week. So that way, if I need to take a day off because the trail is unpredictable and what you're going to do in 0 days, as long as I can get 7 hours a week. If I want to take a day off here or there, I can make up for it by just a little bit extra. And if I go more than 7, I'm happy, but that's kind of like my no excuses, headphones in for an hour, practice your Spanish, and keep it at least at the level that I'm at, because it is a lot of hard work and I don't want it to diminish too much at all. So yeah, those are 4 main goals. I will bring weekly goals in. I kind of plan on doing maybe a Sunday update or a Sunday look ahead for a week, and also reflect back on the week prior, and just have goals for the upcoming week that can change based on what I'm trying to achieve. But for the overall trail, those 4 I would be very, very happy with. And then that brings me into kind of my plan, my loose plan for the trail. One thing I know I'm not going to be able to change is I like to push myself and I like to go fast. Still want to do it on a faster pace, I think more than 4 months. Last year I was going to attempt 4 months, but go when I can. Just don't run myself completely into the ground. Stay indoors when I need to. Be flexible with taking a 0 if there's really bad weather or if I'm in a bad mood. Obviously, you can get sick, you can get injured, so there's no real planning. But every once in a while, slow down when I need it. Take a 0 day. Don't have an ego about getting indoors a few more times each month, because anything that boosts the morale and can help me complete it, because I really do. This is my 3rd attempt, and if I don't through hike on this one, it will be a long while before I attempt one again, if I do at all. So I know I'm going to push myself. I love it, but just be mindful that if you do push yourself, hey, you're going to need a half day in town, you're going to need a rest day here or a pool day at a hotel, something like that. So take time off when my body is telling me to, because the first time last year I definitely didn't listen to my body a few times, and I think it ended up costing me in the long run. So that is about it. So now I'm going to ask you guys, if you've already subscribed or if you're just watching this, I want a little help from you. So you have a lot of time hiking. So if you want to comment with either a album that I can download and listen to out there, or a podcast, but not just a podcast like the Wonder Bro Show. I want a specific episode from that podcast that you think is really good, that maybe I'll listen to other episodes in the future, if that makes sense. If you want to do one-on-one, one album and one podcast, that would help me search for things that I can listen to out there. And then, I'm going to ask you to comment in the future and just videos, what you guys think, what you want to see. But right now, if you did get all the way through and watch this and you plan on watching my hike, comment on a album. I will say this, if it's country music, I probably won't listen to it. But other than that, if you have an album that you think is worth listening to in entirety, front to back, as it used to be said, that would be a big help. Same thing with a podcast. If there's a podcast that you think could be educational, entertaining, life-changing, motivation, whatever, just list the podcast, but also list the episode, either number or who the guest was on that. So I am excited. I will do for sure one more video. I need to do a gear video. My gear, I'm looking at it right here. You can't see it. I have like 90% of it. I just need to touch up on a few things. I want to buy a new food bag, maybe a new pair of shorts, another dry fit shirt. But aside from that, it's kind of hitting home. I am doing the attempt. It's Tuesday today, and I fly out on Saturday. So hopefully it's a gear video in the next few days, and maybe one other video, and then you'll see me at the Arch down in Amicalola. So thank you for those that have been here already, and those that plan on watching that just discovered this. I really appreciate it, and that's about it.